I love console games, but I have to say I've gotten a little bit tired of how samey so many of them feel. It just seems to me nowadays everything feels just a little bit too much like either Gran Turismo or Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or Gears of War. I mean, how many cover-based shooters can you play before you just start to feel tired of them? It's great that every year they improve a bit, and certainly the games that you played this year are better than very similar types of games you played 2 years ago, but you may find that you've enjoyed them a little bit less because it's just not as novel. And people do play it safe in the console market. They have to, because the cost of building these games are expensive and they need to know that they are going to squarely hit a target audience. But I'm a novelty seeker. I want something that really will give me a new experience, and that's why I've fallen in love with the Gear VR. And I think one of the best examples of the types of experiences I crave is best presented in a game like Drift. And so that's what we're going to look at today, the game Drift. In this game, you play as a bullet from a first-person perspective. The pace is lightning fast, faster than I've seen in any other VR game, and the control is really responsive. You do have bullet time, which you can use, but it's a limited resource. You can also, as you see here, move very quickly through and around different types of obstacles. It's all with moving your head and holding down that bullet time button. Now this is a tough game. It's one that you're going to die a lot as you explore and try to figure out the best path to your target. And that stage that I showed you actually took me about 45 minutes to play before figuring out, with the help of the internet, I might add, how exactly to get through it. So sometimes it's obtuse and unintuitive, and that's unfortunate. But it is such a novel experience. It's so fresh. It's so different. It is absolutely unlike anything you've ever played before. The art style is beautiful. I love that just kind of layer of abstraction, and you're going from a museum, which you see there, to a pinball machine that you are actually inside, to a big superhero fight, and it's just filled with this high level of experimentation and energy, and you can tell how much the designers loved making it. I want to show you one more stage, and this one is almost Super Meat Boy tough to get through unless you have unlimited bullet time, which actually is something that you get as a gift every Saturday, which is kind of a neat little retention gift. And if you're playing through the week and are having a hard time, you know that there's a window that you can look forward to being able to meander a bit and figure out the solution. I had been playing past midnight on Friday, which allowed me to get through this stage because it had become Saturday. So let's take a look. Now this is the 5th stage in the game, and it's actually called Persistence, and for good reason. This is really a difficult one to try to get through, especially if you are not using unlimited bullet time. Here I am using unlimited bullet time, but without that trick, you get a lot less of that special power, and you really are going to die lots and lots of times before you figure out the optimal way through. So if trial and error isn't your thing, you may want to bear that in mind. This game does represent, again, a very high level of challenge, and it's definitely not for everyone as a result. So if the videos didn't make it clear enough, this game is absolutely not for everybody. It has mixed reviews on the Oculus Store, and for good reason. For every person like me who finds it exhilarating to do something new and is very willing to be challenged and forced to repeat stages over and over again, there are going to be a lot of people that are looking for a lighter experience that will find that very frustrating. So buyer beware there. If you're looking for something to just sit back, relax, and enjoy a great 360-degree experience, this won't be for you. And you also should bear well in mind that this is a game that really has to be played either standing up or on a swivel chair. Still, flaws and all, I would still say that this game is a solid A-.